Good evening, good evening, good evening. Welcome back to another Pro Wrestling Talk video brought to you by Blitzball Champ Gaming here on the U to the Tube. I'm your host, Blitzball Champ Jason Ingram. So, in this video, we're gonna talk about Stardom. I'm gonna recap the current standings of the Cinderella Tournament. The semifinals, the final four has been determined. Also, they have started to build the card for Stardom's All-Star Grand Queendom show coming up later this April. I'm also going to do a preview of the upcoming New Japan Pro Wrestling Sakura Genesis show. The finalized card has been set for that show, so I'm gonna preview that and give my predictions. So got quite a lot to talk about. But first up, I want to let everybody know to be sure to check out the link in the description for Game Beauty for an awesome lineup of video game themed makeup and cosmetic products. And if you see something you like and want to make a purchase, be sure to use the promo code BlitzballChamp and you can get 10% off of your order. So BlitzballChamp, all in caps, 10% off. Definitely put it to use. Okay, let's first start off by talking Stardom Cinderella Tournament 2023. So they knocked out first round, second round, third round, and quarterfinals. Now, of course, I went over the first round in previous video, had 18 matches. So, to give an idea, going by each set of matches up through the quarterfinals, we had some interesting turnouts. Had some really interesting turnouts. We had Mariah May versus Mai Sakurai, which I actually thought was pretty good. Mai Sakurai was able to defeat Mariah May to advance. And then probably one of the most funniest matches so far in the Cinderella Tournament, Saki Kashima versus Shuri. Shuri she came out first and she literally had to go back behind the curtain and drag Saki Kashima to the ring for the match because Saki Kashima was afraid to face Shuri, which part of me can understand, but at the same time I was like, dang, Saki Kashima, you've beaten her before. Why are you scared? You've beaten her before. And sure enough, she beats her again. Of course, she tossed some makeup or some powder in her face. I don't know what that was. It was like some purple stuff in Shuri's face, but was able to pin her with the Kishikaise. But I don't know why she was so scared in the first place. She's beaten her before. So I'm just like, whatever. A really big upset, one that I did not see coming, was Natsuko Tora defeating Tam Nakano. Now that actually surprised me a little bit. I figured Tam Nakano would have gotten a little bit further, but Natsuko Tora defeated her. Mirai defeated Saya Ida. That one wasn't too surprising. And Xena defeated Tekla. Of course, Xena, the newest member of Club Venus. So that was really good. And then those are the folks that I called out had advanced to the quarterfinals. And then the quarterfinal matchups came down to Momo Watanabe versus Mai Sakurai, Saki Kashima versus Waka Tsukiyama, Ami Sourei versus Natsuko Tora, and Mirai versus Xena. And Wakamania continues strong as Waka Tsukiyama defeats Saki Kashima, rolls her up with the pin, and Waka Tsukiyama makes it to the semifinals. She is one of the final four. She has been on a win streak since winning at New Blood Premium. So she's on a roll. She's on a roll. She hasn't lost yet since New Blood Premium. Ami Sourei with a big victory over Natsuko Tora, eliminating her over the top rope. Despite the loads of Oedo Tai interference, Ami Sourei was able to beat the odds and make it to the Final Four. So Ami Sourei, your future Stardom champion, goes to the semifinals. Mirai beat Xena, which was actually a really good match. It was a good match between those two, but Mirai was able to put Xena away, hit her with that Miramare shock. And then, in another big upset, Mai Sakurai actually beat Momo Watanabe. And it was really a really interesting ending because both had gone over the top rope, or actually no, I think just Momo. She hits her with the Meteora, but Mai Sakurai pretty much sunset flips her off the apron after receiving that Meteora. So I was like, wow, that was quite a counter even after taking the Meteora. But Mai Sakurai eliminates Momo Watanabe. And ladies and gentlemen, your semifinal matchups are set. We got Waka Tsukiyama versus Mai Sakurai. And then we got Ami Sourei versus Mirai. Now, let's also keep in mind, Mirai won last year's Cinderella Tournament. So, she has the opportunity to repeat. But yeah, she'll be taking on her New Era's tag team / God's Eye stablemate, Ami Sourei. So that should be interesting. Mirai has a chance to advance to the finals. And Ami Sourei, this could be big for her, who's already your current future Stardom champion. And then we have Mai Sakurai versus Waka Tsukiyama. Now, let's keep in mind, this is a very interesting scenario because Mai Sakurai's first victory in Stardom was over Waka Tsukiyama. So, this is a nice little callback here. But, who do I think is going to make it to the finals? I think it's going to be Waka Tsukiyama defeating Mai Sakurai. And I think Mirai will probably beat Ami Sourei. I think she probably will beat Ami Sourei. So, although I would not be mad if Ami Sourei won. I like Ami Sourei. But something tells me that Mirai is probably going to win and make it back to the finals of this year's Cinderella Tournament. So I'm thinking it's going to be a Waka Tsukiyama versus Mirai. But I am picking Waka Tsukiyama to win the Cinderella Tournament. Like, she's been on a roll. And honestly, I feel like that's the Cinderella story should definitely end with at least her winning the, no pun intended, Cinderella Tournament. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that she exactly needs to win whatever championship match she wishes for, but I feel like it's only fitting that she wins the Cinderella Tournament and at least has that under her belt. So, that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking it's going to be Waka Tsukiyama versus Mirai in the finals. But those should be two very good semifinal matchups. And the semifinals and the finals will be on April 15th in Yoyogi, which they'll do a pay-per-view for that. So, looking forward to that. But it's been a very interesting Cinderella tournament. Very interesting. But can't wait to see the rest of this tournament and see who ends up winning it. But it should be good. Should be really good. Okay. They just recently had the press conference for All-Star Grand Queendom. That's right. All-Star Grand Queendom will be on April 23rd at the Yokohama Arena. And they started talking about the card, and I have to say, it's quite a banger of a card. I know there's still some more details to be added, but I can't wait until they get to the finalized card. But check this out. So, there's going to be a Yokohama Rumble at All-Star Grand Queendom, and they announced the first participant of this Rumble in the form of Momoe Nakanishi. Momoe Nakanishi, who is interesting because she was retired, but I'm guessing this is going to be just a one-time appearance for her. But we're talking about somebody that was a two-time All Japan Women's Champion, or AJW Champion, the All Japan Women's Pro Wrestling promotion. That's what she's known for. She was an AJW champion, two-time champion. She was a AJW Junior champion. She was a two-time AJW Tag Team champion, both with Nene Takahashi. So she was WWWA World Single Champion, Super Lightweight Champion, and World Tag Team Champion twice, both with Nene Takahashi. So a lot of history there with Nene Takahashi, which they're both pretty similar in age. I mean, she's 42, but for the most part, a lot of time spent in All Japan Women's Pro Wrestling. She's done some freelancing as well. She's also been part of Neo Japan Ladies Pro Wrestling, where she was a Neo Single Champion. And she's also been part of Major Girls Fighting, A to Z. She was a world champion for that promotion. So she's got quite a resume. Quite a resume. But yeah, she got announced for the Yokohama Rumble at All-Star Grand Queendom. So that's pretty big. There's a tag team match that got announced. Queen's Quest, Utami Hayashishita and Miyu Amasaki will take on Fuwa-chan, who's already had, I believe, 2 matches so far in Stardom. But they're going up against Fuwa-chan and a partner of her choosing. It hasn't been decided yet. It hasn't been revealed yet who her partner will be. But I'm definitely looking forward to this match. It'll be interesting to see who Fuwa-chan gets partnered up with. So I'm looking forward to that. We got ourselves an 8-woman tag team match. We got Oedo Tai's Momo Watanabe, Natsuko Tora, Saki Kashima, and Ruaka taking on I was going to say Club Venus, but it's mainly the team of Mariah May, Xena, Tekla, and X. So another partner to be determined. And then again, it does make sense because Mina Shirakawa's already booked for a match. So yeah, this actually makes sense. But I think word is whoever this X, this mystery partner will be, I want to say is going to be the newest member of Club Venus. That's what I'm thinking. It's going to be the newest member of Club Venus. So we'll see. We'll see who it ends up being. Let's see. Next up, oh yeah, we got another tag team match. So we got Mei Saruga, Gato Move Choco Pros, Mei Saruga, and a partner of her choice taking on Starlight Kid, Oedo Tai's Starlight Kid, and a partner of her choice. Now, one of the partners has been announced as Starlight Kid's partner is in the form of Mei Sarah, a.k.a. Mei Hoshizuki. That's right, Mei Hoshizuki is returning to the ring. For those of y'all that don't know Mei Hoshizuki, she was mainly known for her time in Sendai Girls Women's Pro Wrestling and Marvelous Pro Wrestling. She's a former Sendai Girls Junior champion, but most of the stuff that I've seen from her has mainly been in Marvelous. But she had been away since she had been away from Marvelous since August 31st of 2021. So, and haven't really seen her since. So this is big, y'all. This is really big. Mei Hoshizuki, Mei Sarah, is Starlight Kid's tag team partner for All-Star Grand Queendom. Like, that's big. She hasn't wrestled since 2021. So I am looking forward to her in-ring return. Now, I'm pretty sure this is probably just a one-off. But then again, with her name change, with her being, Mei Sarah, I wonder if she's actually signed to Stardom. I wonder if she's actually signed to Stardom. And if that's the case, that's huge. That is huge. She's only 20 years old. So, honestly, I could see if she is signed, that might be the one to dethrone Azumi for the high-speed title. Remember, she's challenged for the high-speed title before. Wasn't able to win it, but I would love to see Mei Sarah as high-speed champion. And I think she could be the one that dethrones Azumi. We'll see. But that's big news. So that will be Starlight Kid's partner. We don't know yet who's going to be Mei Saruga's partner. But hey, I'm sure it'll be a big one. And then, of course, we got Himeka's retirement match, as she will face her good friend and stablemate of Donna Del Mundo, Maika. So that should be really good. I hopefully that could potentially be best match on the card. I hope they give these two ladies plenty of time, especially with this being Himeka's retirement match. I hope they give them plenty of time to work. Okay. Start talking about some championship matches. They also talked. Here we go. So, the Goddess of Stardom championships, the tag titles, will be on the line as the champs, 7-Ups, Nene Takahashi and Yu, will defend the titles against the new eras of Mirai and Amisori of God's Eye. That should be really good. Mirai and Amisori will be going against each other in the Cinderella Tournament. Afterwards, they'll be teaming up and they got a tag title shot. I love it. So yeah, definitely looking forward to that. That should be a really good match. We also got the Artist of Stardom Trios champs defending their titles. First off, congratulations to Prominence on a successful defense against Queen's Quest. Recently, they beat Utami Hayashishita, Azumi, and Saya Kamitani to retain the titles. But then, their next challenge was announced, and it is huge. It is huge. Prominence, Kurumi Hiragi, Suzu Suzuki, Risa Sera are really going to be tested in this next title defense, as they will be defending the Artists of Stardom championships against Kairi, Natsupoi, and Saori Ano from Ice Ribbon. Wow. Saori Ano was pretty much revealed by Kairi after Prominence's title defense over Queen's Quest. But that's huge. That is really, really huge. Also, we have to remember that Tam Nakano Natsupoi and Saori Ano, they go way back. As far back as Actress Girls. So, a lot of history there. A whole lot of history. So, I don't know what this will lead to. It looked like there was a moment of jealousy from Natsupoi, but I'm not sure if this is... I think this is a one-time appearance for Saori Ano, because for the most part, she's been a freelancer. Even though she spent a lot of time Actress Girls, Ice Ribbon, she's mainly been a freelancer. But still, this is a big, big opportunity and quite a big stage to showcase her with this title match. And her teamed up with Kairi and Natsupoi, which I believe they have called their trio Restart. I believe that's what they called their trio. But that's going to be a exciting match. I look so forward to that match. That's going to be big. Saori Ano in a Stardom ring. Man, that's going to be crazy. I've gotten a chance to see her a handful of times in Ice Ribbon. Woo-wee! She's good. She is really, really good. I definitely suggest those that don't know Saori Ano, check out her Ice Ribbon stuff. I believe they have some clips, some highlight clips of her on YouTube. And, you know, Ice Ribbon's live site has access to... they put their shows up that you can order and purchase. So, order and stream either live or archive. So I highly suggest that as well. But Saori Ano, check her out. She is really, really good. And of course, as promised, we are going to get the special singles match between God's Eye Shuri taking on Sendai Girls Big Hash, Chihiro Hashimoto. So we're finally going to get that match at All-Star Grand Queendom. So that should really be good. Should be hard-hitting. Quite the clash of styles there. And we got Mayu Iwatani will get a chance to challenge for the IWGP Women's Championship against whoever wins the match at Sakura Genesis, which right now Mercedes Moné is the champion, and she will be defending it in a triple threat match involving Queen's Quest Azumi and Stars Hazuki. So that's going to be really, really good. But whoever wins that match, Mayu Iwatani gets the winner. So that should be really, really big. But yeah, I will also go into more of that match, that triple threat match, when I do the preview for Sakura Genesis near the end of this video. Okay. Wonder of Stardom Championship match. Mina Shirakawa is finally going to get her rematch, her big rematch. And man, that was quite a showing she had at the press conference, spitting that black stuff, that black ink or whatever the heck that was on Saya Kamatani's face. That was weird. But Mina Shirakawa of Club Venus challenges the Golden Phoenix, the champion, Saya Kamatani, who's been on a roll. She's been on a roll. She's already set the record as the second longest reigning Wonder of Stardom champion, as well as the most defenses of the World Wonder of Stardom Championship. So the Golden Phoenix has been on a roll, but she might be finally losing that title this April. Because I think Mina Shirakawa has a great chance of winning. I think she has a great chance of winning. She's already beaten her before, so we'll see what happens. And then, of course, they got the World of Stardom Championship on the line, as the champion, Donna Del Mundo's Julia, will defend against Cosmic Angels Tam Nakano in a rivalry that has gone on for a long time, at least a couple of years. And I tell you, it got really, really heated and personal at the press conference to the point where Julia jacked Tam Nakano up to the point where she was busted open. Like, I don't think I've ever seen Tam Nakano busted open like that. And one thing about Tam Nakano, when she gets mad and she speaks, there is rage in her voice. I mean, pure rage. And honestly, the storytelling between these two ladies has been spot on. It's been very personal between these two. We got to remember, Tam Nakano defeated Julia to win the Wonder Stardom Championship, and Julia was forced to have her head shaved. So these two go way back. Way back. These two hate each other. And more of it came out in that recent press conference. But, whoo, man. But Tam Nakano has a huge opportunity. She has never won the red belt. And Julia, you know, she's gotten a small handful of defenses under her belt. So, oh man, that's going to be one heck of a main event. Should be good. But still got a couple of more things to iron out with this card, especially with the mystery partners and stuff like that. But I can't wait till when I do the official preview and give my predictions for All-Star Grand Queendom. I look so forward to the show. This show's going to be awesome. Okay. Now, let's talk New Japan Pro Wrestling. As we got Sakura Genesis coming up this weekend. It's going to be awesome. New Japan Pro Wrestling Sakura Genesis 2023 will be at the Ryogoku Sumo Hall in Tokyo, Japan, this Saturday, April 8th. Let's take a look at the card. So first up, we have the Shinnichi Champion Grand Prix celebration match, which the whole purpose of this match is to celebrate the TV Asahi show Shinnichi Champion winning the grand prize in a recent poll, where the grand prize was a nationally broadcast TV special. And it was announced that it will pretty much be featured with this event. And this is in the form of a 6-man tag team match. So this will be a 6-man tag team match that the participants will be revealed with their entrances. So it's a mystery. It's a mystery match. And we won't know who the competitors are until they make their entrance at Sakura Genesis. So, can't really pick a winner, or because I don't know who's going to be in it. But that's pretty cool that they're doing a match like that. So that's pretty cool. But we'll see what happens. I can't wait to see who gets revealed. I'm pretty sure we'll have a surprise or two in that. But we'll see. We'll see. Okay, let me get some water right quick. All right. Next up, we have a trios match. We got United Empire's Francesco Akira, Aaron Henare, and Jeff Cobb taking on House of Torture's Sho, Yujiro Takahashi, and Evil. And as I said before, I cannot stand House of Torture, so I am picking United Empire to win this match. I freaking hate House of Torture. Okay, next up, we have We got another trios match. We got, let's see, we got the team of Master Wato, Tama Tonga, and Tangali and Hikuleo, I'm sorry. Yeah. Master Wato, Hikuleo, Tama Tonga taking on the team of Bullet Club's El Phantasmo, KENTA, and David Finlay. Which the word is David Finlay is the new leader. Ugh. Ugh. Not really what I was thinking. But I am picking Bullet Club to win. Next up, we have another trios match. We got LIJ's BUSHI, Shingo Takagi, and Tetsuya Naito taking on DOUKI, Yoshinobu Kanemaru, and Taichi of Just 5 Guys. Well, I guess in this case, just 3 guys. Ooh. This one's kind of tough, actually. Because on one hand, I could see just 3 guys winning and Bushi eating the pin. But yeah, I don't. You know what? This one's actually really tough to pick. Crap. You know what? Bump it. I'm going to pick just 3 guys. I'm going to pick just 3 guys to pull off the upset. Yeah. I'm going to take a gamble. Just 3 guys for the victory. I think Bushi eats the pin. Okay, next up, we have the IWGP Women's Championship Triple Threat. Three-way match. As the champion, Mercedes Moné is actually making her official first defense against Queen's Quest Azumi and Stars Hazuki. Ooh, it'll be very interesting to see how Mercedes matches up against both these ladies. I mean, we're used to seeing Azumi and Hazuki, but throw Mercedes Moné into the picture makes things interesting. But for the sake of having her finally debut on Stardom, I'm picking Mercedes Moné to retain the IWGP Women's Championship, and she will go on to Stardom's All-Star Grand Queendom and defend against Maya Iwatani. I think just for the sake of finally getting her to debut on a Stardom pay-per-view, I'm picking Mercedes Moné to retain. Okay, we also have the NJPW World Television Championship on the line, as Zack Sabre Jr. of TMDK will make his fourth defense against Shota Umino. I think this will be a great match. Definitely believe this will be a great match. And Shota Umino is very capable of winning, but I'm gonna have to go with Zack Sabre Jr. to retain the championship, the TV title. I think he's gonna have it a little while longer. I think he'll probably lose it maybe 6th or 7th defense. But I think Zack Sabre Jr. is going to have this title for a little longer. So I'm picking Zack Sabre Jr. to win. Okay, next up we have the IWGP Tag Team Championships on the line, as Bishamon, Hiroki Goto, YOSHI-HASHI make their third defense against Aussie Open of United Empire, Kyle Fletcher, Mark Davis. And I am picking Aussie Open to become the new IWGP Tag Team Champions. I think they're going to pull it off and dethrone Bishamon. Which, you know, Bishamon has been a great tag team. And they've been great tag champions. But I think it's Aussie Open's time. I think it's Aussie Open's time. So, I'm picking Aussie Open to become the new champs. Okay. We got the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Championship on the line. As the champion, making his third defense, Hiromu Takahashi of LIJ defends against the newest member of TMDK, Robbie Eagles. First of all, really glad to see Robbie Eagles back. I've met Robbie Eagles. He's really cool. And of course, Robbie Eagles is a former IWGP Junior Heavyweight Champion. But you know what? I think this will be a solid match. But I'm picking Hiromu Takahashi to retain the championship. So I think he retains, but I expect it to be an excellent match. And then the main event of Sakura Genesis 2023 is for the IWGP World Heavyweight Championship. As the champion, making his third defense, the Rainmaker, Kazuchika Okada, defends against your winner of the New Japan Cup, Sonata. Oh, man. And, of course, Sonata recently leaving LIJ to join Just Five Guys. Which, you know, it's quite a big deal. But, winner of the New Japan Cup, taking on the Rainmaker. And the crazy thing, apparently they have the singles record listed. Okada is 8-1 against Sonata. Ooh. Ugh. Yikes. Well, I mean, part of me really wants Sonata to finally make that big victory, but I just don't see him beating Okada. I mean, I would love for him to beat Okada, which he's beaten Okada once. I just don't see it, y'all. I gotta go with Okada. Like, as much as it would be cool to see Sonata win, I just don't think it's gonna happen. I hope I'm wrong, but I gotta go with the safe pick in Okada. But I think it'll be a great main event. You know, Sonata has definitely risen up even more, especially big victory winning the New Japan Cup 2023. So, you know, change of scenery for him, leaving LIJ. So, I mean, we'll see, but I gotta go with the safe pick and go with Okada. But we'll see what happens. But, got a lot to look forward to with New Japan Pro Wrestling as well. So after Sakura Genesis, the following week, you got Capital Collision on April 15th in Washington, D.C., and you got Collision in Philadelphia on April 16th in the 2300 Arena in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. So 2 big events there, back-to-back. Then they start the road to Wrestling Dontaku, starting April 20th. And, oh yeah, they got the Hiroki Goto 20th anniversary event. That's on April 22nd. And then, let's see, they got Wrestling Satsuma no Kuni on April 29th. And Wrestling Dantaku will be on May 3rd. So, we got that to look forward to. And then, oh yeah, Resurgence. Resurgence got announced. And that'll be at the Long Beach Walter Pyramid in California. That's May 21st. And also, oh yeah, we got the Best of Super Junior tournament. Best of Super Junior number 30. That will run from May 12th through May 28th. So, looking forward to that. I don't think they've announced the participants yet, but I can't wait until they do. Always been a big fan of the Best of Super Junior tournaments, so can't wait for that. And then, of course, they announced AEW New Japan Pro Wrestling Forbidden Door. So this their second Forbidden Door this time, June 25th, and it'll be in Toronto, Canada, at the Scotiabank Arena. So just wanted to do a quick rundown of the upcoming New Japan Pro Wrestling events. So quite a lot to look forward to there. So should be good. Should be really good. But that'll conclude this video. Like I said, don't forget to check out the link to Game Beauty. And also let me know what y'all's thoughts are. What do you think? How do you feel about Stardom's Cinderella Tournament 2023? How do you feel about the second, third, and quarterfinal matchups? What do you think about the semifinal matchup? Who do you think is going to win out of the final four? Who do you think is going to win the tournament? Let me know your thoughts about the cards so far for Stardom's All-Star Grand Queendom show, which will be on April 23rd. Let me know your thoughts on that. How do you feel about Mei Seira and Saori Ano competing in a Stardom ring? Which I know Mei Seira has competed in Stardom before, but still, she hasn't wrestled since August of 2021, so it's a big deal. And let me know your thoughts on the New Japan Pro Wrestling Sakura Genesis 2023 card. Let me know what your predictions are. Let me know what you think of the card. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. For another Pro Wrestling Talk, brought to you by Blitzball Champ Gaming here on the U to the Tube. I'm your host, Jason Ingram. Hope everybody has a blessed evening, and I will see y'all in the next video. Take care. Peace.